How is everyone today?
Good.
Good. What we're going to discuss today is aliens, fact or fiction. How many of you believe that aliens exist? Just one? No? Kind of? Okay.
Yeah, a little.
I'm here today to give you clear facts, interviews, pictures, and basic evidence that aliens crashed in Roswell, and the government has covered it up for years. We are not alone. There is actual proof that a spacecraft crashed in Roswell, New Mexico. On the night of July 7th, during a severe thunderstorm, an emergency broadcast made over the radio. The voice was Walter Hott. The announcement said they found what is believed to be a UFO. The morning of July 8th, the paper reported the UFO findings from the thunderstorm. What you're about to hear is the actual broadcast made that day. Okay?
Headline edition, July 8, 1947. The Army Air Forces has announced that a flying disc has been found and is now in the possession of the Army. Army officers say the missile, found sometime last week, has been inspected at Roswell, New Mexico, and sent to Rice Field, Ohio, for further inspection.
Okay, so a farmer found a UFO on his farm. Now this is the actual broadcast of that event.
Late this afternoon, a bulletin from New Mexico suggested that the widely publicized mystery of the flying saucers may soon be solved. Army Air Force officers reported that one of the strange discs had been found and inspected sometime last week. Our correspondents in Los Angeles and Chicago have been in contact with Army officials endeavoring to obtain all possible late information. Joe Wilson reports to us now from Chicago. The Army may be getting to the bottom of all this talk about the so-called flying saucers. As a matter of fact, the 509th Atomic Bomb Group headquarters at Roswell, New Mexico, reports that it has received one of the discs, which landed on a ranch outside Roswell. The disc landed at a ranch at Corona, New Mexico.
Okay, so let's clarify something. These two recordings are actual recordings from those days. Okay? This isn't some kind of conspiracy theory or anything like that. These are the actual recording and broadcasts that happened. On July 9th, an Air Force official clarified the paper's report. So the Air Force took back what they had originally said to the paper. Okay? The alleged flying saucer, he said, was only a crashed weather balloon. So they reneged on what they had originally reported. The debris recovered from the farm was said to have been taken to Area 51. Now that's the nearest Air Force base to Roswell, New Mexico. Area 51 has been off limits to even some military personnel to this day. Okay, and the government has denied that it even exists for the longest time. The government tells the public that this land is of no importance, but yet even today it's still off limits. Now, Hott died in 2005, leaving behind a notarized affidavit, which he had signed in 2002, attesting to his knowledge of the Roswell case. Now, following his death, a few years later, it was made public, and the world learned what Walter Hott knew. In the affidavit, Hott claimed that there were, in fact, 2 Roswell crashes, not one. And these crashes occurred at separate locations about 30 miles from each other. Now, this picture of the alien you see, this, you're probably thinking that it's a hoax, okay? It's got the bloated belly, looks like a fake dummy. Now, the picture was released by a former astronaut, Edgar Mitchell. He was one of 6 who released the image of the alien you see in the picture. Now, this is an astronaut we're talking about. You know, someone who is credentialed, who has worked for the military, who serves the country. Edgar Mitchell released this. Now, if aliens don't exist, why has the government tried to cover it up for years? Why did the government make that broadcast if it was under false pretenses. The government raided houses searching for evidence of the crash, a crash they claim never happened, and collecting it from the residents. Witnesses waited till their deathbed to come forward. They were so afraid that they didn't say anything until they were about to die. But they've all started saying stuff. And why? Because aliens do exist. Our government says everything we know about alien life form isn't true and that aliens don't exist. They say Roswell didn't happen and all those stories don't exist. I guess that means today never happened, folks.